When I have a party coming and I need good games that play 6 or more players, I gotta get some good bangers. So I'm not gonna sit around playing Secret Hitler. I'm not gonna play Werewolf. I need games that can actually be fun with a good amount of people. So these are my favorite games that play 6 or more players. Sometimes it's just 6, sometimes it's or more. Let's get into it. Let me know right now the games you play that play 6 or more players that you are absolutely fans of. I'd love to learn from you. I'd love to hear about them right now. Now, 7 on this list, number 45 from our all-time favorite games, we have JAQ, Journey Adventure Quest, aka Jack. If you don't know Jack, this game plays 2 to 6. Technically, there's a solo mode, so it's 1 to 6 players. It's a nice, simple drafting game. You definitely want to play with someone who knows how to play because the rulebook can be kind of confusing for those who don't know. All you're going to do is you're going to go on adventures. It's 7 Wonders style drafting, so you pick a card from your hand, put it face down. Once you do that 3 times, you're going to reveal from the morning, afternoon, night, basically. You're going to flip over the first card. If you can buy it, you're going to pay for it. If you can't buy it, you're going to discard it for 2 gold. If there's blood on it, you're going to gain the blood. Bloods are negative victory points. There are victory points, there's gold, and there's blood. The next card, do the same. You want to attach items to the same stuff. Items stack. So actually the stats can make your future items better. So basically, if I have 2 breastplates, I can take some of the stats from the first breastplate and apply it to the second breastplate to stack them together. Spells just keep on getting more and more tokens, but they don't give you consistent stats, which can kind of suck. After you do the first 3 cards, you get draft again. Then you do the next 3 cards. After the first 2 days, you're going to then fight a monster. If you fight the monster, yay. If you don't fight the monster, it sucks. After you do that 3 times, you're going to fight 3 monsters total. Game end. Very simple, very straightforward. Huge favorite. Every single person I teach this game to loves it. They all have a good time. They, at the very least, are like, oh yeah, that was fun. Everyone I know wants to run it back. Like, this is such a fun time by Triceratops Games. I don't know what more people are talking about it. I talk about this thing relentlessly. So if you like drafting games, you like D&D adventure-themed games, this is the next game for you. Now, remember I said I'm not going to play Werewolf? I don't like, or Secret Hitler? I don't like social deduction games. I think they're pretty lame and they're pretty the exact same thing. This one, however, is the exception to that rule. Created by Outset, sent to me a while ago. I played at Dice Tower East. It is a blast. It is my one exception to social deduction games. Beat the Kraken is a unique concept because you're going on an adventure. You have to utilize actual context clues to try to make decisions. It can still boil down to taking a shot in the dark, but there are 3 classes similar to Secret Hitler. In the sense that there are pirates, there are sailors, and then there is a cult leader. The cult leader is an individual who wants to be thrown into the Kraken. If you throw someone off the board and it's him, he wins the game because he got fed to the Kraken. The world's going to end. Sailors want to get to the sailor port by the end of the game. Pirates want to get to the Pirates Bay by the end of the game. So it's a very nice give and take with voting. You got some combat in there. You have a little bit of player elimination near the end of the game, thankfully, not like any time before that. And you really have to pay attention to what is drawn, who does what, and it's just chaotic. But it's a great time. My only social deduction game that I enjoy, this is Feed the Kraken at number 42 on my favorite game list. Next up, if you like Sudoku, if you like dice rolling, if you like strategic gameplay with a little bit of luck involved, we got Rolling Realms, Redux, or Redux in here, as I think I've been corrected a few times about how to say it, but this is Rolling Realms Redux. If you don't know, Stonemaier Games has a series called Rolling Realms where they make single card games about their own games, and they've done it for a lot of other people's games. So Rolling Realms is about Stonemaier Games. These are about specifically non-Stonemaier games. They have, it has a lot of cool IPs on here. So they got like Wonderland's War, they have Dog Park, they have Guilds of Merchant Explorers. They have poker. They actually have Rolling Realms as a card, and they have a bunch of promo packs available. Very basic. It's very fun. People don't like the fact that each card has their own unique rule set and how you interact with it very differently. You roll 2 dice on your turn, and then everyone has to use those 2 dice on their cards. Either you put 2 dice on 2 different cards, or you spend some resources to try to put 2 dice on the same card. The resources can modify the cards, increase the value, giving you an extra die for free, lets you duplicate a die, all that fun stuff. So this is a very cool game, very simple. Each card is a different rule set, so if you don't like playing 3 different games at the same time, stay away from this game. This game's for those like me who like doing multiple different things efficiently and effectively. You can do it just for 1 round, but the game says you should probably do it 3 times in a row, so you play with 9 cards overall, because you play with 3 cards at 1. But I very much appreciate this. I very much like this game. I'd love to see this done more. That is Rolling Realms Redo. We have this at number 5 on this list and number 40 for my overall favorite board games. Now, for games with a higher player count, I'm not gonna lie, you're not gonna get away from negotiation games, but this is a negotiation game for everyone. Sitting at number 4 on this list and number 37 for all-time favorite games, we have Reavers of Midgard, the card game. I don't know much about Reavers of Midgard, but Reavers of Midgard, the card game, is a negotiation-based game, even for those of you who hate negotiation. I played with so many people, and some people are like, oh, I don't like doing that, I don't like doing that. But they played this game so easily, and they actually almost won. I win most of the time, so I feel bad because I don't really know how many people win when I'm not playing. But I'm really good at this game. I really like this game. I did not win my first few times playing, but it's a fun time. All you do is you play a card, you go to the location. It's simultaneous action, so everyone goes to their location at the same time. If you're there by yourself, you get all the resources there. No negotiation, no splitting, you're done. If there's more people there, you're going to have to try to barter and trade with what you have and what you want. It's very simple. You just say, I want these cards. And he goes, well, I want this one. And then that's done. And if someone says no, you just find a different trade. It's very simple. Not much. You don't need to worry about 3 turns from now. You don't need to be like, well, do me a favor, I'll do you a solve in the future. Very cut and dry, very simple. Also, only takes like 45 minutes, maybe 90 if it's your first time playing with like the full 6 squad. But it's very, very simple, fully simultaneous, except for like very small parts to it. It just has some upkeep and some bad iconography, but it's a very fun game. Now, I don't have the next 2 boxes, sadly, but we have at number 3 on this list, Bullet, sitting at number 17 for my favorite board games. Now, if this sounds familiar, yes, I did have Bullet on my list also for my favorite 2-player games, but because this game is actually truly simultaneous and very, very filling, you could play that game at like 20. You could have a battle royale. You can play 50 people at once because all you do is you take pieces off your board and give them to whoever's on your left, and you take the pieces for the person on your right. And you keep going until you're out of the game fully. Very simple. Very cut and dry. I do like I like this a lot. I like Bullet. I like the anime IP to it. I like how it's a bullet hell video game turned into a board game. I like how it's time-based and dexterity. Usually games that are dexterity and time-based, suck. Time-based games are not very popular. Dexterity-based games are not very popular. This takes both of those, combines it, which means it should be super unpopular, and level 99 knocks it out of the ballpark. So many different expansions, 2 core boxes, so many deluxe items you can go for, promo cards. Fun time overall. I love Bullet. I just love Bullet. So play it if you like simultaneous action. If you want to give it a shot at a game with a time on it, it's fun. You have like 2 minutes. It's not like too short. So it's a good time. So check this out. Next game on our list, number 2 on this list, and number 12 on my overall board game list, we have Dungeon Kart. Dungeon Kart is literally if Mario Kart became a board game. Now, people say that about a bunch of different games. I haven't played any of the other games. I haven't played like Formula D. I haven't played, I think it's called like Steampunk Rally Fusion or whatever it's called. I don't know about that. This game is literally 1-to-1 Mario Kart board game though. Like literally, if you don't know, Dungeon Kart is made by Brotherwise Games, who already has the Boss Monster IP. Boss Monster is literally an IP. It's a dungeon crafting game where you are the villain crafting dungeons. Every card is an allusion to a pixel game from like the 90s, 80s, 60s, 40s, 2000s, all that fun stuff. So it's already alluding a ton of video game properties. All of the characters are like literally spoofs. Like instead of Sephiroth, you have Instagoth. You know what I mean? It's literally 1-to-1. It's hilarious. This game, Dungeon Kart, turns it into the bad art style of like Super Mario 64, but it's very intentional to make it resemble that art style, and puts on a board with 2D acrylic pieces, which I think are beautiful. Hexagonal movement, very fun times. The farther back you are in the race, the better items you draft when you get an item box. At the front of the line, you still get items, but they're not nearly as good. There's blue shells, there's red shells, there's shells, bombs, and of course, they're all just reskinned. The heroes on the board make it very fun. It is interesting with the speed to it, because you have to watch your momentum, you have to watch your speed. So actually, in that case, it plays a lot like Mario 8, because you actually pay attention to the cart that you're using, the character that you are, which allows you to interact with the board slightly differently. Because sometimes mud terrain is the same speed for you. Sometimes it's like water terrain, it's the same speed for you. It very much depends on the cart you are, and there's just a slew of different maps you can create, whether you're just for fun for yourself or officially through the rulebook. So I think it's great. I think it's fantastic, and I love it way more than Boss Monster. So if you want video game IP resemblance, if you want like a nice Mario Kart, the board game that plays up to, I believe, 8 people, this is that game. For the record, I just confirmed it plays 2 to 8 people. That's a lot of people. And last but not least, my favorite game for 6 or more people. This plays 6 or 7 people. It is number 1 on this list. Number 8 of my all-time favorite board games. We have Vadis. Now, I did not want to play this game when I first saw it. You know, I heard the theme, I wasn't all about it. The art looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm like, fine, I'll sit through a game. This game was a banger. Oh my gosh. Now, it is fully negotiation. This is negotiation, the board game. Every turn you make is negotiating, basically. You have to negotiate on and off your turns. Everyone has an ability. You can't even use your own player ability. The whole point of player abilities is you leverage the ability for someone else to use your ability. It's very interesting in that case. The goal of the game is to have the most amount of money. At the end of the game, you see whoever has the most amount of money, but if you have to make it all the way to the top of the zoo. If you are not at the top of the zoo by the end of the game, you can't win even if you have the most amount of money. It's hilarious. So you can really block people out. There are NPCs. I think this game is fantastic at every player count. I played it at 7, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if I played 6, but I've literally played 3, 4, 5, and 7. Anger no matter what. Quick game too, like under an hour. This game rarely takes longer than like 45 minutes because you're just moving stuff. If someone takes too long, you literally just say, take your turn, because you take half your turn off your turn, because you're negotiating. You know, you're talking between turns. You have to, like, you know, do the ebb and flow. So this game is just fantastic. If you like negotiating, if you like business, it feels like a very business-minded game where it's like, hey, you do this for me, I'll do this for you, let's make some money together. Oh my gosh, I love this. So if you like negotiate, if you like high player counts, if you like this beautiful art style, check out Vadis. Oh, what a banger. That is everything for today. Thanks for being part of this. Thanks for talking to me. You know, I really do like talking to you sometimes. You're just such a great listener. But let me know. Let me know what you think about this. If you liked what I had to say, go ahead and subscribe and listen to me more often. Go ahead and like the video. Go ahead and share this with a friend, someone who actually might want to hear about some of these games. I appreciate you being here. But that's everything for today. Peace, have a great day. God bless, and I hope to see you at table soon.